All right, so the Los Angeles Clippers, man, as we know, this is a team that has a plethora of all-stars, right? You look at James Harden, you look at Kawhi Leonard, former Finals MVP, the acquisitions of Bradley Beal, John Collins, and now Chris Paul. But this video isn't about that. This video is pretty much about the age, right? The average age of the Los Angeles Clippers currently on their roster is 33.2 years of age. Now, that makes them the oldest team in the NBA roster-wise. And, you know, we haven't seen an NBA champion with an average age of, 31 or more win the championship since the Chicago Bulls of the 90s. Now, I know this isn't something that is probably on a lot of people's minds when it comes to, rosters and things like that. But honestly, in my opinion, I don't think this is too much of a problem. I know in today's NBA where youth is, looked upon as the saving grace with some guys, and most teams are looking to revamp, get younger, things like that. But I think with a veteran-led team, that gives you some sort of an advantage, right? I look at this Clippers team, and I look at James Harden, who's been in throes with plenty of teams, hasn't been back to the finals since his days in OKC, but I feel like knows what it takes to get it done. This is a Clippers team that was, defensively better than a lot of teams a year ago. This is a Clippers team that, in my opinion, if they are healthy, could get to the Western Conference Finals. Honestly, you look at a team that acquired John Collins. That's a big move, honestly. You look at Ivica Zubac in the year he had last year. Now, the biggest question mark that shall be named is Bradley Beal. What will the Los Angeles Clippers get out of Bradley Beal? Yes, he's older. Yes, he didn't have the best coming out party with the Phoenix Suns, but I look at him teaming up with Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi is healthy, this Los Angeles Clippers team has a chance. We know what he can do offensively, and he's still one of the better two-way players in today's NBA when healthy. That's the biggest question mark when it comes to any team, not only this Los Angeles Clippers team, but any team in the NBA. It's basically talking about how healthy can you be come April, come May, and possibly June. Now, again, they're in the Western Conference. We know that, is led by Oklahoma City, who is one of the youngest teams in the league, just won a championship. So when you look at a Clippers team like this, you look at a roster like this, age is definitely going to be something that's going to be talked about for the remainder of the offseason, going into the regular season and things like that. But I don't think we need to be having a conversation of saying, oh man, the Clippers are too old to be able to get it done. You never know what the regular season is going to hold for anyone, especially in the West, because you have a bad week, you have a bad stretch, and then you go from 4 to possibly the play-in, or you go from the play-in to possibly jumping up to, having home court advantage. So this is going to be very interesting to see how the remainder of things shake out for the Los Angeles Clippers this offseason and the regular season. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think, them having the oldest roster puts them behind the 8 ball? Let me know what you guys think.